And folks, something else I want to touch on here at the end of the show is the link that I have on the Crowehouse for people to go and sign the petition to help free Schapelle Corby. Now, what you have to understand about this petition, folks, is that it isn't merely a petition. It's been formatted and put out there as a petition because that's just the easiest type of program to use. But what it actually is a group of signatures that will accompany a report that is being sent to the UN that is demanding that action be taken against the Australian government in an international criminal court. So by signing this petition, you are adding weight to this form. You are putting your name out there as one of the people who wishes to take the Australian government to court for breaches of human rights and to hold them accountable for what's happened to Schapelle Corby. It's not just a petition, folks. So I urge everybody to get to the Crowehouse, click on the link that says sign the petition to free Schapelle Corby and add your name to the list, folks. This can be a really history-making event. It really can, because if we can bring the Australian government to accountability, I really do believe we can create a shockwave which will go around the world, and it will create a blueprint and a template that other countries can use to be able to hold their governments to accountability as well. But I firmly believe, folks, that if we can wake up Australia, we can wake up the world. And that's what is so important about the case of Schapelle Corby. That's why I put so much effort into it. That's why I'm doing a mass DVD burn this week and a mass DVD print this week. I'm gathering a group of people, and we are going to hit the streets with a huge amount of DVDs. We're going to drop them into every shop in the town that I live in. This is something that I've wanted to do for a few weeks, and I haven't had the ability to be able to do it until this week. So this weekend I am dedicating most of the weekend to burning and printing DVDs, and we're going to get them out to as many people as we can. And you can do this in your area, but even if you can't burn DVDs, you can participate in this action by going and signing this petition and adding your name to the list of people that wish to see the Australian government held to accountability for its actions in the Schapelle Corby case. Because if we can generate enough public noise, then we can not only bring Schapelle home, but we can ensure that this type of travesty of justice never happens again. And so this is a very, very important movement, folks, and it's a very, very important issue, and I really hope that people support this cause, because though it may seem like just a small event to people, it may seem like it's insignificant, just one woman that's in jail, it is anything but a small event, folks, because it can create a movement which will snowball and lead to government accountability, and it may just change the direction the ship of state is sailing in, and this will change the direction that the world is currently heading. This one case, folks, we have the ability to do this with this one case. Combine this movement with what we're seeing with the fracking that's going on all around the world, and we suddenly have the whole thing there in a basket that we can present to anybody in the world, and we can bring about positive change. And that's what I'm working towards. So again, any help that anybody can give me with this, any DVDs you can send me to print, even if you can make a donation to the Crowehouse so I can buy more DVDs, everything helps, folks. This is the time, this is the year, and we need as much support as possible. So please get on board with this initiative and help us get this word out to people. And do something in your area. Do something like hand out leaflets, put flyers on shop counters, do something, folks, but get the word out to people, because this is the year that we can make a difference, but it's only going to happen if we step up and do it. Well, that is it for me for the show today, folks. It's been a pleasure talking to you again today. I hope the show hasn't been too intense for you, but I do certainly see a certain amount of urgency in our situation and a certain amount of urgency in addressing our situation. And so that's what I am going to be dedicating this year to, folks. It's going to be a year of action for me, and I hope that other people feel the same, and it will be a year of action for them as well. But that is it for me for the day. We're completely out of time. It has been a pleasure talking to you again. Thank you for joining me for the show today, and I will look forward to speaking to you again next week. Please take care until then. In Lakesh.